it's you. Come in and join us.
Hey, y'all, we've got two soaps today, Mars and Venus. One is for men, one is for women, so I think I figured something out.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
On Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. Thanks for finding us. And if you happen to be here during one of our live premieres on Wednesday or Saturday, come on in, join the live chat. There's an awesome group of folks from all over the world that would love to meet you and know what you're shaving.
They would. For our mention today, we have something a little different, but also fun. It sort of connects to the wet shaving world. We're not exactly sure completely why, but it's kind of fun to go back to the basics. Yeah. And we decided to order some fountain pens, and they officially arrived.
Yeah, y'all, in the Venn diagram of these luxury hobbies, for some reason, wet shaving and fountain pens tend to go hand in hand. So we decided to go over to Kool-Aid Pen and grab a couple of Lamy Safaris. Yeah. These are really cool and kind of a starter training wheels version of the fountain pen world, kind of like the Henson is for wet shaving. What you get?
So I got the Pina Colada color for summer fun going on here.
I got the Blackberry Special Edition one, and y'all, they've got kind of grooves right here, because I hold my pen like a serial killer, like this. This has got these little like grooves that kind of retrain you on how to hold the pen, and y'all, the learning curve was fast. It didn't take me more than 5 minutes to have way better handwriting, so we'll explain a little bit more as we wear merrily forward how we ink these and how they work and things, but just for the time being, these are awfully fun and a good way to connect to the whiff pack, because now we can do our little notes with these.
You'll see these new fun colors coming at you soon.
Indeed. And what's our soap today?
Our soap today, we decided we wanted to do a Shannon's soap day, and these just fit together way too well.
Yeah, and all three exclusives of the Razor Company, so why not? And this one is a Chanel homage to a well-beloved female perfume. So, y'all, let's meet the soap. From the sales page at therazorcompany.com, an exclusive to TRC, this is Shannon Soap's Venus Special Edition Shaving Soap. Now, there isn't really like a sales page or anything, so we're just going to read the set notes.
Yeah, we're just going for it. Inspired by Chanel Chance. The top notes are patchouli.
Now, this is interesting. You rarely see patchouli as a top note.
You're right. That's true. And it's a women's scent,
It's usually
technically.
Like a base note, right? Something that binds everything together, but there we are. And then...
So we have patchouli, pink pepper, pineapple, hyacinth, and iris for the top notes.
Okay. A little hearkening back to an Aventus for her kind of
just
thing.
different. Very like prominent. Yeah.
Anyway, maybe.
Okay.
And then
middle notes are lemon, jasmine, and rose.
Love it. And then base notes. Hey.
Another.
Hey, wait. You already got patchouli. You can't have patchouli twice. Patchouli in the base notes?
I guess so.
Okay. Musk, vetiver. And vanilla. Now, hold on a second. Patchouli at the beginning, top notes, and patchouli at the end. Now, as we mentioned before, there's patchouli, and in a female scent.
Right?
I'm guessing this might be almost a patchouli that sort of borders on an oud kind of thing. I don't think we're going to be finding our 1960s sort of San Francisco state in the 90s patchouli.
Maybe it's just there to help with all the other like florally different fruity kind of things. I'm curious though.
Right, because it is funny that these are balanced out by such beautiful floral and fruity top notes.
Right, and they're all different types of florals.
Patchouli? Yo, mysteries and wonders might be in store for us today. Let's open the box. The Razor Company blue tape, and there might even be a sticker. I think we might have gotten the stickers. No, we didn't. There's more stickers in here, y'all.
Stickers.
There we go.
Oh,
and there they are. So, y'all, back in the 90s, there was a book, kind of pop psychology, called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So there are two exclusives from Shannon Soaps at the Razor Company called Venus and Mars. One is an homage for the ladies. The other is an homage for the gents. So I'm kind of thinking these might go back to that idea or something, because I remember taking the country by storm, but I'm excited to see this one.
Okay, let's show off our label here.
Oh, right.
If I can, Oh, it is. It's that's a fun color.
I love that burgundy color.
Yeah, that's different.
Rivets, right? Oh, I get those from Shannon's.
Oh, this is a 4-ounce tub, y'all. Just saying. Sometimes it's a 3. Nope,
and
this is a 4.
And the chupacabra base on top of that. All right, y'all. You get to go first for this first impression.
as long as you go first for the magenta.
Oh, yeah,
I'll take this
yeah,
on for the
I'll do
gals,
Mars.
all right?
I'll do Mars first.
So in the past, we've had a lot more of the masculine homages kind of coming through, but we would find sometimes that there's some feminine qualities, like there's ones I'd want to steal or not. So I'm curious if that will happen kind of backwards here. Even if that started and ends with patchouli, who knows? Like, that could be an
It's
interesting
already
thing.
here in the ingredients, right? We've got a couple little masculine things popping up. Who knows?
Right?
But and even rose. Rose
Yeah.
can very often be that beautiful floral on the lapel of a nice gentleman. Mm-hmm. Just saying. All right,
All
take
right.
it in, see what you
I'm
get.
diving in here.
That's
Let's
right.
see what Shannon
Ask
Soaps
you
Day has
questions.
to start. There's our lovely pour, y'all. Okay.
All right, take it in. The mouth curled up.
Along with
The mouth curled up,
Well,
yeah.
it was funny because I was trying to see if I would know someone that had worn this.
Right.
And it's not as familiar to me as I thought.
Oh.
I thought I would really know somebody that had maybe worn this.
Right.
Negative. But I do enjoy what it is. And it does, I have to say, it is more feminine. So I get their lane of going to Venus here. There's something that starts off much sweeter than I was expecting. So the pineapple, but I didn't know that it was pineapple right away. So that must disappear into some of like maybe the other lemon that's in there
Right.
or jasmine or rose or something. I can tell there's florals, but it's a different twist on a floral.
Gotcha.
Like I get a little bit more of a summer fun. So I'm actually kind of glad we're opening this
right.
in summer. Like I wasn't intentional, but that's where it's landed on the calendar.
So-
and it really works.
So this is based on like a classic like perfume.
Right.
Does that hit you off the top? Are you like, yep, I'm standing at Macy's, this is a lady's perfume. Do you get that sense?
I do get that. I do get a throwback to like a different era a little bit, like maybe more early 2000s. I'm not sure when this came out,
Gotcha.
90s-ish. Like I don't know if I would smell it directly on the shelf today. Not that it couldn't be on there, but there is something that kind of has a little throwback to me. Like,
Right.
you know, something that the type of scents that were coming out at that time were
Right.
definitely more specifically feminine. There's a perfect amount of sweet happening, but oh!
Now, y'all, she has won this award for being on this show with me this entire time and covering a vast majority of masculine stuff. I mean, it's a male wet
guess
shaving
that's
world.
true, uh-huh.
And, you know, it does need to change a little bit. We do need to start branching out. Could this be one that is just for the ladies?
You know, from my first whiff here, I would say I'm leaning towards the yes pile. But I'm curious when you get your nose on it. You might find I don't get the patchouli swinging out at me
I
as
was
much.
gonna ask you that next.
So
Go ahead.
I'm definitely getting more a bright, sweet,
Right.
and the florals are there, but they kind of are like a somehow more summery floral. I don't
Right.
know if it's like just because I know there's a pineapple in there, but there's something like a summer breeze. Like I'm in a dress when I'm wearing this. Like there's something more fun happening.
Nice.
Maybe fun's a good
is the
word.
patchouli sort of an oody type scent, or do you get it at all?
Oh. Not that much. It may just be enough to keep it from getting too bright, too
Right,
sweet.
right.
Like it may just be enough to kind of help ground
Sure,
the scent,
right.
but it's light if it's there. And I know it says the must of vetiver and
Right.
stuff, but I don't really get that.
Right, yeah,
The
yeah.
vanilla, maybe at the very beginning, I
Sure.
got something sweeter.
It's
but
funny that it's in the top and bottom
right,
notes.
I
but it's
know.
hard to sense.
I wonder if that was like a mistake, but because I just don't really get it off the puck immediately and at the end.
Right.
But go for it. See
See
what
what
you
I
think.
can find. Who knows? All right, you ready? Here we
See
go.
if it's more for the ladies. If we should be on Venus to have this, I don't know.
Right, I'm going straight to Mars.
Right.
Okay, it's fine. Oh, whoa. Yes. Yes, beautiful. But you know what? For me, this doesn't jump out right away as like too uber feminine. And maybe it's because
Yeah.
I grew up in the 80s where like you still had all of my moms and aunts and stuff wearing the stuff from the 60s and 70s, which was like total floral. Like that, like you definitely knew that was for ladies. This is kind of more like your 90s, 2000s
Right.
Creed, a little bit more like
Right.
balanced out sort of thing. And so I would not surprised that this Chanel would do
Right.
that.
I don't think if a gentleman walked into the room and somebody was wearing this, they'd be like, whoa, too much gays.
Right.
Too much lady going on in here. I don't
Right,
think it'd be that.
It's a little like light in intensity. I'm having a little trouble getting my nose under all of it, which sometimes happens. But definitely jumping out is the floral. Definitely jumping out is a little bit of spice. Definitely jumping out is a little bit of herby stuff. But you're right. I'm not getting the patchouli, but it's delightfully feminine.
It is.
Like just gently.
No, I was going to use the word gentle because it does. It doesn't, it's just almost like it sneaks in. Like I think I would actually enjoy wearing this because again, like if someone walked by you smelling like this,
Right.
it would just be kind of like like you'd know that was a nice person.
Right,
Does that make
right,
sense?
right.
Like there's
Yeah.
something about it that's gentle, that's fun, that's kind of, it's not as like crazy flirty in your face.
Right.
Not the sensual side of
No,
feminine.
right, no.
You know,
Just
does that make sense?
gently floral and fruity, like coming
Right.
together. A little bit like the same sort of friendliness that you would smell like a tropical drink.
Yeah, I'm
kind of
with
thing,
ya.
with like maybe
For
an
sure.
orchid in it. kind of a thing. Maybe that's what this is.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. And if you look at the bottle of the Chanel Chance that they have now, it comes in lighter colors. Like there is something that's not as like crazy bold about this scent, and it does come across that way.
This is our Razor Company 3D printed bowl, y'all. It is malleable.
It is.
So you can give it a little bend.
Good for travel things.
And this is our AKA Brushworks Foxy Brush from Amelia Gardner. It's an awesome thing.
All right.
Oh, she's thirsty. If you ever see that like cobwebby pattern in your bowl right away, especially if you put a lot of water in, she's just asking for a little drink.
It could be my brush's fault. We'll see. I'm curious. I don't want to say it's like a sour fruit, but there's something in there so sweet that like with my mouth, it almost gets a little soury.
Right. I'm kind of getting like the sense of a state fair, like lemonade kind of
interesting.
deal going on. Like
maybe that's the sourness I'm getting.
Fair drink.
And I'm trying to help the ladies that, we've done a few scents that are a little more feminine that we've done so far. So if I think of Witchy Woman from Sterling, that was more sour, more candy-ish than this is. This is more on the florally side.
Right. And
so just to help kind of guide you, maybe.
Boy, is this coming out in the lab.
Is it?
Oh,
okay.
100%. All right, y'all. You'll only find this in the Barbershop Duet. This is the third rock from the sun. We have on 3, 1, 2. Whoa.
Oh, interesting. It got a little more tame. It's a little more gentle here.
Right.
Like I think the sweets and the fruity floralies almost became one. Like now I have a hard time picking them out.
So glad you said that. I was like, that's what my nose is trying to figure out. I'm like, wait, what is this new thing I'm getting in the middle?
Yeah.
This beautiful like tropical drink vacation scent. And it's it's not the same scent notes, but sort of the same vibe as like a Virgin Island water from Creed. And that's sort of the same way that combines the musks and the florals and the fruits. Y'all, this is another one for
but it's that lighter side of
summer
scents.
Beachy, like yes, and just sort of a sense of a fruit, a sense of a floral, a sense of these vibey things swirling around you, and a cool sense, a sense of it kind of being a cool morning at the beach, if that makes sense, but definitely a summer sense.
Right, you know that the sun is approaching, like it's not completely like too hot outside yet, but it is technically a summer day. The sun is coming.
Before I say drink one more time, this is not a gourmand either.
No.
Like, I want to be very clear about that.
No.
Florals and that beautiful fruits, but not in like a gourmand way, almost like in approaching a perfume way without it having that like syrupy high note of a perfume. No. If you know what I'm talking about, like when you walk into Sephora, you sort of get all of them together and you get that like very high sort of syrupy note of like, whoa, like florals. This is sort of the opposite of that. Yeah. This is these like smooth, creamy undercurrent florals that are then mixing with the fruits.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Would this saying that this is a crowd-pleasing scent fit? Like, I feel like it doesn't have anything that's pokey or like a turn-off. Like, sometimes we talk about they can be like more of a bold scent coming through. And this one doesn't have that. It is more gentle.
Right. This is not bossy at all.
That's the word,
This is
bossy.
just like, hey, where do you guys want to go? I'm up for anything. That's this.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah, and it almost, I feel like whoever's wearing it would really blend into them.
Right.
Well, it's not too overpowering.
Right.
Sometimes that comes through.
And I bring you glad tidings of great joy. This definitely could have masculine edges. I mean, think of like a lovely floral in your lapel. That's what this is doing. This doesn't go feminine floral, and I'm not sure how better to say that, but it stays sort of in the equator, so it gives this sort of mature floral essence.
It's very approachable. There's just nothing in it to me that is almost putting it where it has to solely be in a feminine lane. Although I do feel like if you had younger daughters or a teenager or somebody that you'd want to get into this, like the shaving world, this would be a great intro because it is gentle. It does have that kind of carefree vibe going on.
And 2 levels above, like your normal lotions and things that are beautiful. That are beautiful, don't get me wrong. But this is definitely a perfumer's nose taking on that crowd-pleasing challenge. And you know what? I kind of want to take one more look at these scent notes. All right, back to the sales page at therazorcompany.com. Top notes are, okay, we're just going to ignore this first one, patchouli, because I don't find that in this is beautiful. Next one, pink
I
pepper.
do get that. There's something bright and zesty happening, and I think that actually kicks off the scent.
And pink pepper's like spicy, but a feminine spicy. I don't know if that's why they call it pink pepper or if it's actually pink. But then that sort of comes up against the pineapple in this really beautiful, fruity, spicy way. And I'm not even sure what hyacinth smells like, except it's a beautiful floral.
Right, and there's something bright, like the hyacinth and the iris. Like it's not, there's a gentle, sometimes the florals can be like really florally. These add that clean, pretty side without it drawing it too floral somehow.
And the iris, y'all, so blue that it's just about purple, and that sense is in here. And iris being a beautifully masculine floral for me. And then in the middle notes, here we go. Here's your lemon, and then jasmine.
And the rose.
Now, hold on. I think the rose is sort of what's hiding as the true heart of this, but I'm not entirely sure. What do you think?
And I almost get like a red rose, like the depth of the scent is almost catching there somehow.
Right. Smell. Okay, this is something we'll find here. This is the Lady Gaga whip, y'all. So smell for La Vie en Rose. Okay. Ready? Smell for the rose. On three. Right. And it's even more on the puck.
Yeah, this is more like a rounded out version. And this is like, no, it's here. It's definitely there. And then base notes, we have patchouli, musk, vetiver, which I don't get as much as I thought I was going to get the vetiver.
Oh, you're right.
I don't really get much green in here.
I think the vetiver and the patchouli are out smoking by the van. I don't think there is much in here as you'd think. But the musk, I get a beautiful sort of a clean laundry musk in this, if that makes sense.
And then vanilla. I guess every time I take a whiff of this, I get like a light pink color.
Right.
Not a bright neon pink, nothing like just a gentle.
Right. It's not the Barbie movie.
No, but a little more of like a light colored pink, a soft pink happening.
And just sort of a tiny bit of a tropical punch kind of vibe at the very end to say goodbye to you.
And that's why I think I wanted to point out that it wasn't quite Witchy Woman level.
Right. No, it doesn't have the sourness in Witchy Woman either.
It doesn't have that.
Right.
And sweet stuff is too light.
Yes.
So if just because those are some of the lady scents that we've done.
Candy.
It's different. So this is kind of right in the middle. It's a little more bright, but it's not too bold. If you could put it in that zone.
Right.
Maybe.
And y'all, the ladies' room is down the hall, so we're going to take this a little bit deeper. I love that Shannon's did a female.
Me too.
That's very cool. And I love that it's totally masculine enough where I don't even think you'd really know off the top, this was made for the ladies. I think it'd be like, whoa, beautiful floral. Beautiful fruit.
Do you see why I got more of like the spring, summertime from this scent?
Oh, 100%.
Like if I picture myself wearing this, I feel like I'm in a flowy dress and I'm out in my nice sandals or something and we're off to go do something fun. Right. But it's going to be like outdoor for some reason.
And that's
like
why
it's a nice day.
Morning, right? There's like a coolness to this as the sun's coming up, right? Just gotta get your day started and put kinetic energy in this.
Like if we were going for like an outdoor shopping spree or to Napa or a wedding outdoor, like there's something in this that it would be a good day. There'd be lots of sunshine and smiling happening.
It's a happy scent.
It is. It's a happy scent.
You should have like a mood scale of like, how does this make you feel, right?
Right. Instead of just light and dark scent wise, we should have a
This is all the way up there with Fruit Loops and Pee-wee's Playhouse. So we do know that when we watch our shaving channels on YouTube, y'all, we like to watch how the lather coats the face. And we don't want to deprive the whip path of that either. So check this out, y'all. Here we go. Little Shannon's Shannon. Shannon. Look at this. Y'all. Beautiful, the chemistry involved in this. Oh, I can feel the bristles of the brush. I can also feel them going right over in this beautiful slickness you got.
I gotta say, there is something about being able to put the lather on your face, because this lady's got to put it on your legs. It's so far away. Right. Like close to my nose, I'm like, wow, I'm getting really good whiffs here going on.
Yeah, these are not made for, the legs need a nose of their own.
Or we need like more potencies. When it's on your legs, it could be a little bit more of a brighter scent notes or a little heavier on the scent, so we can get it all the way whiffing up to our noses here.
Right. Oh, it just gets stronger in the lather. It's a beautiful intensity now. 2.5, 3 sitting in here.
And I gotta say, the lemon is definitely coming out more. Like here, I was getting more of the pineapple. There's something, the lemon is definitely coming out through here.
And y'all, I think she's helped me crack the code on this. The lemon is beautiful and it's present, but everything else has such a strong personality that the lemon is sort of going, okay. And it's shying away a little bit from the center of this.
It's constant, but
think
it's
about
quiet.
how strong those other senses must be in their personality to sort of tame the lemon. But y'all, this lemon is an introvert. This lemon is sitting over in the corner, not bothering anybody. And I love how that makes that balance, because that would be hard to do.
It's definitely there, the whole scent, but it's funny because it's just what it bounces off of. Like every single floral is bouncing off that lemon or bouncing off that pineapple. Like there's a lot of interaction happening here.
Woo. So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be over at the Paris Olympics and take a little side trip over to the Louvre to see what they know. And when you get down to the basement, you're going to see this beautiful statue of Aphrodite. It's going to be gorgeous in its composition. It's going to be unmatched in its materials, but you have a better name for it. Look, Ma, no hands, and you just got your own. So head over to therazorcompany.com where you'll find this and a ton of other stuff I want. I've had my shave, y'all. with Venus. What a fabulous scent. Just 55-60% feminine, 40% masculine, and 100% whatever you want it to be. A beautiful, friendly scent that's floral and herby and a little bit spicy there on your shoulder and in the shaved end. And y'all, the lather, this is just another level. It is fabulous. The way it coats the face, the way it sticks, the way it glides, the way my razor can get under it to get my tiny stubble. The better I get at things, the more I appreciate the way lathers can help me get that BBS shave. Thank you for this. This was awesome. Welcome to Messages.
So for our August giveaway, we are going to have a $20 gift card for the Shave Supply.
Yay, y'all! And to be eligible for this giveaway, all you have to do is send us an email here to wesetyou@thebarbershopduet.com so that we can get back to you. It's the only way we communicate about our giveaways. And check back here on the show on September 4th when we have our Alexa choose our lucky number, and hopefully it's yours.
Best of luck.
So you know, there were two created, Venus and Mars. This one for the ladies, the other one for the gentlemen. So I am asking the only appropriate question I can at this point.
Okay.
Are these two kind of meant to go together when we experience Mars? Or are they just sort of two of Shannon's favorites that she homaged? And
right.
I'm kind of curious to see what our Mars episode is going to have in store. We'll have to air this one first so our audience can go along with us.
But they're both Chanel homages, right? So I'm
right.
kind of curious where Chanel kind of takes this and what Shannon has done to kind of show that through these.
Indeed. And you know, part of the education that I love that we're getting is how these fine fragrance houses do evolve over the years, over the decades, because what Creed was creating in the 70s ain't what it was creating in the 2000s. So I'm excited to see what's coming next in this line.
Don't forget your next appointment with Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.